and Body Works videos are just taking over right now. I literally just did a haul of all the new mist that just came out. I uploaded that right before this video, but I knew I wanted to get this video up ASAP because the sale is coming up and I always miss my opportunity to do one of these videos. I always think to do one like before semi-annual sale or the body care day, anything like that, and I never plan it on time, so I haven't been able to do one. The sale is coming up in just a couple days. I'll go over more details of the sale in just a second, but yeah, there's just so much new stuff from Bath and Body Works that I just did the haul video. I'm doing the sale video. I have another haul video coming up of even more new mists that came out recently that I picked up the other day, and then I also went to the Bath and Body Works outlet a few weeks ago. I still haven't uploaded that video just yet, so that'll be coming up soon as well. So I'm gonna do a little info on the body care sale in case anybody is new and had never shopped them before, but I will try to do like timestamps in case you're just interested in certain products and to hear my recommendations on those. But the reason why the sale is such a big deal is because they typically only do this maybe once, I guess now maybe twice a year. I don't even know all the full details of the sale other than the dates. So some of the products that I'll be mentioning in this video, there is a chance that some of those won't be marked down, but usually with the body care sales, it includes all the body care. So this is when you really want to focus on those high ticket items like body oils, body butters, body scrubs. Like some of those are around $20+. So to be able to get it for $4 to $5 is a really good deal. Bath and Body Works does flash sales very often. Like you'll see them at least 2 to 3 times a month. Typically they only focus on one certain product. Like they'll have fragrance mist sales, body cream, body lotion sales, sometimes just on body washes. It's just very rare that they include all the body care like this. So the price I'm not 100% sure on, but going based off previous sales, it's usually $4.95. It could maybe be $5.95, but either way, that's a really good deal. Because I think even sometimes when you do the buy 3 get 3 sale that they have, you still almost end up paying $8 to $10 per product. So yeah, this is the best time to shop, and that's kind of how I was able to grow my collection. And that's another reason why I wanted to do this video for those of you who may be just starting your collection and just are a bit overwhelmed, because I know Bath and Body Works has so many products. There's so many different scents, and I narrowed it down to some of my favorites and kind of kept things organized through category. I went through the whole website last night and wrote down a bunch of notes, so I have everything organized here, which is very, very Virgo of me, I know. But I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. And also, if you haven't already, you can download the Bath and Body Works app and create an account there. I don't know if there's any coupons out currently. They usually send them out like once a month or so. I already used up my last coupon, so I don't have any more to use towards this sale. But if you do have any leftover coupons, you might be able to add that on top of the sale price. I was able to do that with the last fragrance mist sale, and I got stuff for less than $4. So I always recommend creating an account if you haven't already. That way you're able to accumulate points, and then over time you'll earn rewards towards free products. So as I get more details on the sale, I'll update probably in the description box. And this sale is going to be going on through Friday, April 5th through Sunday, April 7th. And that's going to be in store and online as well. But yeah, that's all the info about the sale and whatnot. Let's go ahead and get into the actual product. So yeah, I got my iPad, my notes here to kind of keep things organized, but I'm going to try to keep things in order by product. I have kind of subcategories going based off scent, but the first thing I want to start off with is fragrance mist. And fragrance mist to me from Bath and Body Works is what I look forward to the most, just because I love perfumes, I love fragrance. So out of all the products, fragrance mists are the most exciting to me. So like I mentioned before, I just uploaded a haul video going over all the new fragrance mists that Bath and Body Works just released. So they dropped this collection. It has 10 fragrance mists, and these are all like dupes or very, very similar to some other high-end designer fragrances. I went way more into depth in that haul video. I pulled a bunch of comparisons. I went over all the fragrance notes and which ones are my favorites out of the collection. So in case you guys missed that, I'll have it linked down below or up here in the cards. I did pull a few favorites from this collection, so I'm going to quickly just go over them. Before I forget, I wanted to mention with this collection, I don't know why, but for some reason, not every store got this collection in, but they are all available online. I think currently right now, because I just finished having another fragrance mist sale, a lot of these did sell out. I'm really, really hoping that they do a restock for the body care sale, because I know these are super popular and a lot of you want to get your hands on them. So I'm really, really hoping that they do restock them online. I definitely recommend recommend checking the locations online to see if your stores have them in stock, or if you can, just maybe give them a call to see if they do, just so you're not wasting your time going in stores and trying to find them. I have heard that more stores are supposed to be getting these in stock. This was a limited edition collection, but maybe because it's more popular, they're going to keep it around. If anybody knows any more details about this collection, definitely let me know. This one here in Pink Obsessed, it is very similar, if not spot on, to one of my favorite perfumes. This smells almost identical to Valentino Donna Born in Roma. It has this delicious vanilla bourbon note. It just smells so good. This smells more of kind of like a date night scent, but I've definitely worn the Valentino perfume during the day as well. It just smells so expensive. It is so good. And even if you already have the perfume, this is still really good to have in your collection. That way you can layer them both together. It's just gonna make your scent even more long lasting, to be able to basically drench yourself in this scent and not feel so guilty about overspraying your perfume. You can just overspray with this and top it off with the perfume. And so far, what I've sampled with these fragrance mists, a lot of them are pretty long lasting, especially in your clothes. So some of them even do perform similar to like a perfume. Another really good one from this collection is Floral Fantasy. This one is very similar to something like Flower Bomb. It is just a very rich, deep, sweet floral scent. It does have that warm patchouli note. So if you're not really a fan of patchouli, I don't think you'll be too crazy about this one, because I do smell that patchouli note, but overall it is just very sweet. It's almost kind of like this powdery floral sweet scent. It smells really good. So if you like Flower Bomb, more than likely you'll like Floral Fantasy. I've been hearing a lot of talk about Oh Cherry. Some people have said this is a spot on dupe to Lost Cherry. Well, although I don't think it smells very similar to Lost Cherry. Like, there are some similarities because they're both cherry scents, but I think the main difference is that this does have some softer florals mixed in there. I think it makes it very wearable, especially for spring. Or if you're just someone who doesn't really care to wear very sweet scents, then I think Oh Cherry is a good place to start. It has this sheer magnolia note that I think stands out a lot and just kind of tones things down, kind of balances it out to where it's not just like a straight up like overly sweet cherry gourmand scent. So even though personally to me it's not a spot on Lost Cherry dupe, I still think this one smells really good. But I am someone who really loves cherry fragrances. I love sweet scents, but I also do love sweet florals, and that's exactly what this one is. This one is Petal Parade. It is just such a sweet, like girly girl fragrance. Like, it is so soft and pretty. And this one specifically, it reminds me a lot of My Way by Giorgio Armani. It is kind of a basic scent, but I just love it for some reason. Another perfume that it's really similar to is Prada Paradox, I believe. I think that's how you say it. I always mispronounce things, so I could be wrong, but it does smell very similar to that perfume as well. So if you like any of those, or just like a sweet floral perfume in general, then I definitely recommend Petal Parade. And these two I actually recently just wore together. I was so shocked by the longevity of this scent. This lasted like a perfume, this combination right here. And to be honest, this scent, this isn't the typical scent profile that I usually go for. You know, I like something very sweet, fruity. I love vanillas and gourmands, and this is extremely woody. This one is the Lost in Santal. It has warm cardamom, satin sandalwood, and cedarwood. This is very similar to something like the Le Labo Santal 33, which I know is super popular, super expensive. And I think out of all the Santal 33 dupes that I've tried, this one is my favorite, just because it's like the more like toned down version, because it is a fragrance mist. It's almost kind of like the watered down version, but for a fragrance mist, it still is very strong. So I actually layered this one the other day. I layered it with the Viva Vanilla, and this smells so good. This is like a very rich smelling vanilla scent. It has this addictive vanilla note, rich plum, and glowing amber. It's not really like a gourmand vanilla. I think the scent that I've seen it most compared to is the Sniff Vanilla Vice, which I've never tried before. I've actually never tried any of the Sniff perfumes. I've always wanted to, because a lot of their scents sound really good, but apparently it's like an exact dupe for the Vanilla Vice perfume. Since I do already have the Lost in Santal in my collection, I'm just gonna hold on to it, and I want to find ways to make it more wearable for me. So layering it with the vanilla scent, like, this is more my vibe here. It just makes it a little bit sweeter and more wearable for me. And the last one that I wanted to mention out of this collection is the Covered in Roses. I haven't had a chance to wear this one yet. It is something that's pretty similar to Delina. I don't own Delina, so I can't actually say if they're spot on dupes or not, but just in general, if you enjoy a rose scent, then I think Covered in Roses is a nice option. It has this like freshness to it. It is more of like this fresh rose petal scent, but it definitely smells very high-end, more like a perfume. It has this ruby berries note and also sugared rosebuds, so it's a little bit sweet, especially on the dry down. I do recommend giving this one a few minutes to dry down your skin. At least for me, the opening and the dry down are two completely different scents. I definitely prefer it after a few minutes on my skin. So those are my top favorites out of the new ones. I mean, majority of that collection I really enjoy. I don't think there's a bad scent in there. It just depends on what kind of scents you typically go for. There's something in there for everybody. But kind of staying on theme for some of the fragrance mists that smell more like perfumes. Some of these aren't like dupes to perfumes, but they give off more of a perfume vibe. So one of the first ones I wanted to mention is Pure Wonder. I actually just picked up a backup bottle because I thought this one was going to be discontinued, but it just turns out they were repackaging it. Pure Wonder is such a beautiful fragrance. It really does smell like a perfume, and it actually layers really well with the Valentino Donna Born and Roma perfume. I don't know what it is about it. It has this ice rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber note. It just smells so good. It's a very easy reach for me. Like whenever I just don't really know exactly what to wear, I always go back to Pure Wonder. So this one is my second bottle. I haven't gotten into this one just yet. The one that is available in store right now is just in different packaging. Another one that I have here, this one is Dahlia. This is the older packaging as well. But they did bring this one back. I don't know if it's officially part of the core line or if it's just limited edition, but Dahlia is actually very similar to the Good Girl perfume, like the one in the high heel. I think it's most similar to probably the original one. I know there's a bunch of flankers, but I just think this is such a pretty scent. It has velvet dahlia petals, crisp pear, praline musk, and whipped tonka bean. It is like this sweet, kind of deeper floral scent. It definitely smells more like a perfume. Even if you don't think it smells exactly like Good Girl, it still kind of gives off a perfumey vibe, and it definitely smells a lot more expensive than it is. I also had to mention You're the One. I think this is probably one of the strongest scents at Bath & Body Works. Like, this is a perfume. This is not like your typical body mist at all, but if you don't like rose scents, then stay clear of this one because it is very heavy on the rose, but it's actually a very sweet rose, and I really enjoy it. This one is in the older packaging as well, but it has notes of white birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry nectar. So even though it is a very heavy floral scent, like I can smell this just by taking off the cap. Oh, I think it smells so good. It's still kind of like a little bit of sweet. Like how it says a drop of strawberry nectar, like that's exactly what it is. Like it's just a little drop of something sweet. Overall, still very floral, but this is another super long-lasting scent. It performs more like a perfume. And honestly, I just love this entire line. I have it in the moisturizing body wash and also the scrub. And those two out of the shower, I can still smell on my skin. So I love using that before bed. I did check the website though, and unfortunately, they don't have the moisturizing body wash or the scrub in this scent anymore. I don't know why, because it's so good. It's so strong, but they do have it in the shower gel. I haven't tried it in just the regular body wash just yet, so I don't know if it's as strong, but for sure the lotion, the cream, the mist in this scent is so good. I gotta mention Into the Night. This one has been around for such a long time, but if you're just kind of getting into Bath & Body Works and don't know where to start, but you want something that smells more like a perfume, then Into the Night I think is a great option. It is like this deeper, like more date night scent, so I don't know if it's a complete like safe blind buy because it is very heavy on the amber. It's kind of like this musky scent, but there is something sweet about it as well. It has this raspberry noir note, amber crystals, velvety rose petals, creamy patchouli, and mocha musk. I mean, this is just the ultimate kind of date night scent from Bath & Body Works. It is currently in newer packaging, but I love layering this one with Tease Candy Noir from Victoria's Secret. That combination is just chef's kiss. Those two scents were made for each other. Another one that I actually like layering with the Tease Candy Noir is the Floral Fantasy that I mentioned earlier. Like, this is similar to Flower Bomb, but it also is kind of similar to the Tease Candy Noir and also YSL Mon Paris. I forgot to mention that one earlier, but any of those perfumes, if you like those, then you'll like Floral Fantasy. I forgot to grab my bottle, but another classic is In the Stars. That is one of my top favorite scents from Bath & Body Works. I love it in candle form, in the wallflowers, just basically anything in the Stars I really like. It does smell very similar to Cloud by Ariana Grande, so if you like that perfume, you'll probably like In the Stars. And I just noticed this whenever I was going through the website, but when did they take off Fairy Tale? Was that limited edition? I knew they had repackaged it, but I didn't know they were going to be taking it off. I noticed that they still have the body lotion and the body wash still on the site, but I'm not seeing the fragrance mist. If you can find Fairy Tale, I think that one's another great kind of perfume-like fragrance mist. It is very similar to the the YSL Lead perfume. They smell so good together, but I guess even if they don't have the fragrance mist and you have that perfume, you can always pick up the matching lotion and the body wash and just have like a whole set in that scent. But yeah, those are all the kind of perfume-like mists that kind of stood out to me that are some of my favorites. Now, I still have some more fragrance mists that I have to mention. So this is going to be more of like the sweets category, kind of leaning more towards the gourmands, the fruity scent. Now, right now, there's not a ton of gourmands available. We're kind of out of that season. Usually those come around more around the fall and winter season, but there are 3 that are available online right now. And basically all 3 of the gourmand scents I would definitely recommend. The first one that I got to mention, and I'm so happy that this one came back. This one is in the older packaging, but this is Iced Lemon Pound Cake. I feel like I didn't give this scent enough credit whenever it came out last year. Like, I thought it smelled good, but I don't know. Going back and smelling this one again, it smells even better. It smells so good. I was using this one a little while ago and I held myself back because I was afraid that this was going to be one of those scents that they didn't end up bringing back, but luckily they did, and now it's available in store. If you love lemon scents and sweet scents, I highly recommend trying this one. This right here is legit a slice of iced lemon pound cake. That's exactly what this smells like. It is very sweet and cakey. And the lemon note in here, it's not like your typical like clean Lysol-ish lemon scent. The lemon note in here is done in such a sweet gourmand way. The entire line from this I recommend. They have it in the shower gel and I think also the body cream. They did also bring back strawberry pound cake, and at this point this should just be part of the core collection because they brought this one back so many times. It's been repackaged I don't even know how many times. This one is an older packaging. This might be one of the sweetest scents that they've ever done. So if you're not really into the gourmands, it might be a little much because it does literally smell like a strawberry shortcake. It has this whipped cream note and shortcake and strawberry. Like when you think of the character, that's what this smells like. The newest one out of the collection is Sweetheart Cherry. So there are a couple cherry scents. As far as cherry scents go, the Sweetheart Cherry, if you are a gourmand lover, I think this one is the way to go. This has this crushed pistachio note, whipped vanilla. It is just way more gourmand in comparison to the Eau Cherry. This one is like the lighter, like slightly more floral version, and the Sweetheart Cherry is just straight up gourmand. It is a very deep, rich, juicy, almost like cherry liqueur scent. These are different enough to where you can have both in your collection because really the only thing they have in common is that cherry note. Other than that, I really don't think these two smell very similar. Sorry, I'm looking down on the website so I can pull up these scents, but one of the ones I forgot to pull from my collection is Pink Pineapple Sunrise. They have that whole tropical collection still available online. A lot of the scents are just repackages that they do every year, like the Waikiki Beach Coconut. They have Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. But I think my top favorite out of all the ones that they brought back is the Pink Pineapple Sunrise. It has a sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. It literally smells like a cocktail. It's like a very, very sweet pineapple juice scent. Perfect for the summertime. If you're just laying out by the pool, going to the beach, or on vacation, I think that's a really good one just to throw in your beach bag. If you're just into those sweeter, juicy, fruity scents, then that's one I would definitely recommend. They did just come out with this new one. I was going to talk about it in my other haul video that I was going to do because I just recently picked this one up. But this is the Thailand Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit. For some reason in this scent, they don't have it in the lotion or the body cream. I heard it was some issue with the formulation because the rest of this tropical collection, they all have the matching sets. This has notes of golden kiwi, juicy starfruit, and solar woods. This is so sweet and fruity. That's why I was really excited to get this one because it's kind of different than a lot of the other fruity scents I have in my collection. To be honest, before this, I didn't know what a kiwi note really smelled like, but I mean, if this is what it smells like, it smells really good to me. It's like tropical. It just reminds me of like vacation, a fruity cocktail. It's definitely very sugary sweet. So I haven't really had a chance to wear this one just yet because I did recently get it. But out of all of these tropical scents, this one and the Pink Pineapple Sunrise are my favorites. I almost forgot to mention this one. This I would kind of put under the category of those perfume-like scents. This one is Gingham Gorgeous. They came out with this collection, I think it was last year or I don't know when it was, but they had this collection of flankers of the original gingham, but this one I think is the only one that stuck around. The Gingham Gorgeous is such a pretty scent. This one has notes of pink strawberries, peach nectar, and peony blooms. This is the ultimate fruity floral. It is such a nice scent. It literally smells like a perfume. And this is one of those flankers that actually smells different from the original. At least to me, like the strawberry and the peach nectar note really do stand out. This one's just more enjoyable to me overall. I mean, I do love strawberry scents, so maybe that's why. And even down to the packaging and everything about this, it's just so pretty. And this is the perfect spring scent. It's soft, still slightly sweet, so even if you're not really too crazy about florals, I still recommend at least trying this one out if you can in stores if you haven't already. Okay, so I think that's it for fragrance mist and all my top picks. I feel like this video is already really long. I wasn't planning on that. That's why I was trying to go through these scents quickly, but there are so many body care products online. I think that's why it can be kind of overwhelming. One of the things I recommend looking out for, I recommend keeping an eye out for the Diamond Shimmer Mist and also the matching oils. These I picked up not that long ago, so they're still pretty new, but they had come out with this shimmering body oil. This one is in the Stars. And you know, even though I'm not typically always into like shimmering products, I don't always want like a bunch of glitter on me. These body oils, they're not too heavy, like they're not too intense. The glitter in here is very fine, and especially if you love this scent, it's a good product to have to be able to layer along with like the body creams and the fragrance mist just to make it even more long lasting. And these usually are around $19, so these are those expensive items that you definitely want to look out for. And the same thing for the Diamond Shimmer Mist. Sometimes these are included with like the body mist sales, but not all the time, and these are a little bit more expensive too, typically around $18 to $19. This one is in Pure Wonder, and hopefully you can kind of see like the shimmer in there. It's so pretty. It almost kind of has this rose gold look to it, but the shimmer is very fine, so it's nothing too intense. They do actually have quite a few of the Diamond Shimmer Mist available. They have a bunch of different scents. They have it in Champagne Toast, 1,000 Wishes, they have In the Stars, and even Strawberry Pound Cake. So there's a whole bunch available if you just search like Diamond Shimmer Mist. Another product that I think is a great one to pick up right now are body oils. I just pulled this one. This was an older one that they had, but typically the aromatherapy line, they do have the matching body oils in a lot of those scents. This one is the Cacao Rose. It's kind of similar to the Rose Vanilla that they have out right now. Some of these body oils, they're around $21. I love these oils, but I always wait for a sale to pick them up. This one is the Cocoa Shea Rich Moisture. It's a mixture of cocoa and shea butter. It doesn't really have like a super heavy scent, honestly. A little bit of the cocoa butter, but nothing too much. But having a body oil like this is great to just kind of mix in with your other products. Like you can mix them in with your body creams, your body butters, and even just putting an oil down before spraying your perfume or your fragrance mist is going to help your fragrance stick and last even longer throughout the day. And speaking of the aromatherapy scents, they did bring back the Rose Vanilla, so it's in slightly different packaging. If you like rose scents, then yeah, I think you would like Rose Vanilla. It is a very fresh rose petal scent. Like it's not super heavy on the vanilla, so I wouldn't go into it expecting something really sweet. But for layering purposes, as kind of like a base to any floral perfume that you might have, I would recommend either the lotion. I think they also have a body cream. Ooh, online, they actually do have the Rose Vanilla body oil. I think that would be a really great one to pick up right now. But they have a whole collection in this scent. They have the body wash and also the mist. And the aromatherapy lotions are just so luxe. I love having these out like by my kitchen sink or like the guest restroom just because they look so fancy next to the hand soap. Yeah, sometimes I feel like the aromatherapy line is a little bit overlooked. Like I know a lot of those scents are more fresh and what I would call like earthy scents. I don't know the correct term for it, but that's just always what I think of. Like they're all just very fresh and kind of herbal, like that more like relaxing, calm lavender type of scent. So for a long time, I was just always ignoring this line. They have come out with a few that I have really enjoyed, and the Rose Vanilla one I think is one of my favorites. Not the piece of broccoli in my teeth. I literally checked before starting this video and I didn't see that. So if you've been staring at that the whole video, I'm so sorry. But we got to talk about these body butters because these I definitely think are something to look out for during this sale, because these are around $21 each. Pretty expensive, but if you can get them for $4 to $5, I think it's a great deal. So these are some of my favorites. I typically like the ones that are more like a whipped body butter and not the glotions. A lot of their scents, for some reason, they make in the glotion, and you know, you just don't want to sparkle every single day. So I prefer going for the whipped body butters or the ones, I don't know what this line is called, but I've been using this one a lot recently. This is the Water Ultra Hydration with Hyaluronic Acid. Well, it's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like I've hardly used this at all, but I've been using this one at night. I don't really use it for the scent. I don't think it smells bad. It's just very, very fresh. The actual texture and what it does for my skin, I love this body butter so much. It is thick and moisturizing, but it quickly absorbs into your skin and it literally leaves my legs feeling baby soft. So I really love using that one after I get out of the shower. They also came out with champagne toast in the whipped body butter. And you know, I'm really not the biggest fan of champagne toast. I do like it in a lotion, and I did pull a couple other scents that I like in lotion form, and champagne toast is definitely one of them. It just smells sweet, and I just like it more than in the fragrance mist. It has notes of bubbly champagne, sparkling berries, and juicy tangerine. I love this packaging too on the body butter. It's so pretty. Thank you, Bath & Body Works, for not making this one a glotion. I did pull this one, but honestly, I don't think they have this one anymore. This one is the Gingham Gorgeous. Again, this one is in the whipped body butter. It just smells so good. It smells really good. I smell that strawberry note a lot in the body butter. I'm sure the body cream or the lotion is the same, but if you are planning on shopping in store, look out for these or just any of the other whipped body butters. I just pulled these two scents out in lotion form because I don't actually have them in the fragrance mist. I don't think I'll be picking them up. I don't know, for some reason, these specific scents I prefer in the lotions. And these I got during one of the more recent lotion sales that they had. This one is in Peach Bellini. This one I think was always like a candle or a wallflower scent. I'm not sure. This one has notes of juicy peach, white apricot, and sparkling prosecco. It does kind of remind me of champagne toast. Like it has a similar vibe to that. It is kind of tart, and it's a little bit different than the scents I usually go for just because that sparkling prosecco note. I think it's a little bit more toned down in the lotion compared to the fragrance mist. So in my opinion, they do smell different. But there's that new HIIII perfume. I think it's the sparkling lychee. I don't know which one it is. But that perfume with this lotion, I think would make a great combo. That's what it reminded me of whenever I first smelled this lotion. And the other lotion that I ended up picking up is Meet Me in Miami. I did almost get this one in the fragrance mist, but in the end, I think I'll be fine with just the lotion. Has notes of breezy palm trees, cabana coladas, and suntan days. I wasn't really too into this scent whenever it first came out, but I really like it in lotion form. It is just so beachy and sweet. It kind of reminds me of the HIIII's lotion, the original one, because it has this banana type of note to it. Even though there's not a banana note, it just reminds me of that. And the HIIII's lotion, the original one, reminds me of bananas. It's like super sweet, and it almost kind of smells like suntan lotion too. So this one I think is great for the summertime. The packaging on this is really cute as well. Now something else that I think you should really look out for are the body scrubs. I have tried quite a few of them. I have a few of them in my collection. They have different formulas. Like they have the creamy body scrub, they have the exfoliating, and I think there's a shimmering one too. Okay, they used to have some type of shimmering one. I'm not really seeing it anymore, but I think my favorites would be the exfoliating scrubs. I just prefer the formula on those, and typically those are around $17 to around $20 each. I wish they still had the You're the One scrub because that one smells so good. It's so strong, but surprisingly the scent on a lot of these scrubs is pretty strong. I just wasn't really expecting that. Like typically, I mean, I like a good smelling body scrub, but I don't really expect it to last after I get out of the shower. That You're the One scrub, I swear I can still smell it on me after I get out of the shower. And they actually have this new, oh wait, it's a body wash. I thought they had a scrub. Oh, okay, so they have the scrub and they also have a body wash. I'd be interested in trying them both. I really like the packaging. It's this one in the yellow bottle here. It's the glowing with fruit enzymes. It looks interesting to me. I like the packaging on it. It has a zesty, bright, salty citrus notes. I don't know about that. I don't know if I love the scent on that. The salty part is what throws me off a little bit. But the actual product, it looks interesting, and that is regular price around $21. So that's one of the things that I haven't tried that I think I probably would be picking up during the sale. And since we're talking about shower products, I do love the moisturizing body washes. This is the one I've currently been using in the shower. It's another one of the Cocoa Shea products. This is the Rich Moisture Cocoa Shea Butter Moisturizing Body Wash. I much prefer the formula of the moisturizing body washes over the shower gels. They're just creamy, they have a nice lather to them, and I just like the idea of having something more moisturizing in the shower. And the scent on this, in the body wash, it actually smells really good. I love using this one in the shower. I do have another product that I want to mention. I don't physically have it. I tried it in store and then I did an online pickup order which I still need to go pick that up. But I actually tried out the new scent in First Sight. I think it's technically part of the men's collection, but I did end up ordering the body cream. It has notes of soft bergamot, rich woods, and sugared musk. I actually got a comment in one of my other videos where someone had recommended it because it kind of gives like a Baccarat vibe, and it really kind of does. It's not an exact dupe. It's not as strong as Baccarat Rouge, but if you like that scent profile, or if you like In the Stars, then I think you would like First Sight. I haven't really heard anybody talking about that scent. And even though I guess it is technically more of like a men's scent, I still like it. So I ordered it for myself, and I'm sure my boyfriend will probably use it as well. But yeah, I think that is all my recommendations for the upcoming sale. Once I do find out the official price, I'll try to update in the description, or I'll probably post it on my stories or something like that. But definitely look out for that sale that's coming up this Friday, April 5th, going on through Sunday. It's going to be online and in store. And I know there's a lot of products, but there are a ton of products online, and it was hard to narrow down like some top favorites. But hopefully you guys found this video helpful. If you do end up shopping the sale, let me know what you're looking out for, or any new scents. And of course, if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up. It always helps my channel and helps out my videos whenever you do. So I always appreciate whenever you guys do that. Also, if you have not subscribed, I would love it if you did. You can turn on your post notifications. That way you get notified whenever I post new videos. My camera's dying, so I'm trying to hurry, but I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!